What is up, everybody? It's Chaotic Ender, and today I'll be breaking down the 1.17 Minecraft update. Before this video begins, I would just like to say that according to YouTube's analytics, a majority of my viewers are subscribed, so please keep that going by hitting that red subscribe button. Thank you. And just to specify, this is the first part and only on what we already have in-game. I will talk about the rest when the second part of the update comes out. To start this video off, let's look at the 3 new mobs added: goats, axolotls, and glow squid, and where you can find them and what they contribute to the game. Starting with axolotls, these small creatures can be found in bodies of water at and below Y level 63 with light levels of 0. What do? Well, they can help fight off hostile underwater mobs like drowns, making them a pet you will want by your side if you happen to do a lot of swimming. They can also be caught in buckets and used to smolt your ore or cook raw food. A common question asked is what they eat. Axolotls eat tropical fish that spawn in ocean biomes. Now, unlike cats, you can't feed these friendly fighters with single fish and instead have to catch the tropical fish in buckets. Glow squid are, like the name suggests, a type of squid that is meant to give off an appearance of glowing, but they do not give off any light. You can find groups of them on and below Y level 36 and, like axolotls, light levels of 0. They are also passive and will not try to interact with the player like the not so brightly lit introverts that they are. What do they do to help the player? Well, they don't fight off hostile mobs, but they do drop 1 to 3 glow ink sacs that you can use to light up signs and item holders. They will also give you 1 to 3 XP. Moo blooms are better! Okay, let's not get too political in here. After all, we're talking about what was added and not what wasn't. Goats spawn on mountains and are passive, but will occasionally ram into the player, resulting in potentially taking a damaging or even fatal fall. These hot-headed hairballs will drop 1 to 3 XP when killed and 1 to 7 XP when successfully bred. You can also milk them with a bucket to use in things like baking cakes and removing status effects, or just simply drinking. They can also jump up to 10 blocks high to cross obstacles, and there's more to see in the second part of the 1.17 update. Moving on to the new stones and ores. Amethyst, dripstone, and copper were all added in the recent update. Amethyst can be found in caves at and below Y level 70 and can be broken with an iron or better pickaxe. When walking across or placing amethyst blocks, it will give off a wind chime-like sound. Dripstone can spawn in block form and in spikes, some hanging from the bottom of blocks, stalactites, or some sticking from the ground, stalagmites. Falling on stalagmites will give you and other mobs damage, so be careful when exploring caves. Dripstone can also drip water that you can collect in buckets, giving you a renewable source. Copper is a new resource that, like iron, can be found in clusters that have a orange and green pattern. Copper blocks will age over time when exposed to oxygen, turning blocks and stairs from a penny-like orange color to a turquoise color. Moving on to the next topic, a few tools have been added, these being candles, spyglasses, and lightning rods. Candles are made with string and honeycomb and can be dyed different colors. To light them, you will need flint and steel. Candles can also be added onto cakes. Spyglasses are crafted with amethyst shards and copper ingots. Spyglasses allow you to zoom in and get a closer look at things. So you can now spy on your friends if you have any, or just make sure to not be blown up by nearby creepers. Lightning rods are used with copper that you will likely need to smolt in a blast furnace to make it more of a usable material. Lightning rods are used to direct lightning over to them instead of something like a tree or your primarily wooden house that took you hours to make that you could have been using to clean your room or make some friends. As with most Minecraft updates, plants were added, being glow lichen, glowberries, and moss. So let's talk about them. Glow lichen is a light-emitting plant almost resembling vines, but don't be mistaken, you can't climb them. These plants naturally generate on the sides of blocks in caves, ravines, and oceans between Y level -1 and Y level 56. Lichen can be collected with shears, which is understandable as these plants are thin as heck and somehow give off enough light to confuse me with torches, leading me to get lost in caves. Like, come on man, mimicking isn't cool. There's honestly not a whole lot to say about glowberries right now, but with the current update, you can find them in chest minecarts in mineshafts, and they're a food item. With the 1.17 Part 2 update, there will be more to say on these though. Like glowberries, there's not a whole lot to say about moss, but you can find it in shipwreck chests. The moss blocks can also be obtained by trading emeralds with wandering traders, meaning we will finally have a reason to tolerate the traders for more than just leads. Thank you, Mojang, for finally allowing me to not hate these mobs that follow me around every time I make a new world. Lastly, we have powdered snow that gets its own category. Powdered snow can be picked up and placed with a bucket. When walking on powdered snow without leather boots, you will fall through and freeze, eventually losing all of your hearts. This devil spawn of pre-made Frosty the Snowman spawns on top of mountains, so be sure to have your cow-made boots before attempting to climb Minecraft's version of Mount Everest. And with that all said and done, this concludes the Minecraft 1.17 Part 1 breakdown. Have a great day.